Hello friends, this is Growl, and welcome to Wafflecat Weekly number 71, where we open our vaults for Season 4, talk about stuff that's going on and so on. As the first vault of the season, and as the servers just came up, we'll celebrate with opening a generic, non-branded energy drink, because I'm not sponsored, as we watch everyone flood in. Prepare for possibly a strange video as we may prepare to lag out here. This is absolute madness, but I love being able to capture this on the first week. So here we are. We'll even turn on our sound. So I have a vault on every healer, although not all, like, they're kind of all different. I wasn't able to get high keys on all of them, but so we'll start with, I think, what's my weakest vault? My Evoker. This was just LFR, I believe. I wasn't able to do a high key on this guy, so I just snuck him into LFR to try and get some tier, and maybe we'll get another chance at tier here. Switch our spec to Preservation, and we actually did get a piece of tier. We have a weapon, which is probably the biggest upgrade for me, but in general with the new character, I'm just going to want to get my tier. So we will grab this, and we will equip it. And bang. Evoker seems like it's looking kind of decent. I wasn't actually going to do this character this week, but I saw some people kind of owning on it, so I do kind of want to get this guy geared up and ready to maybe try some keys. Anyway, that's that. Oh no, we'll see. Hopefully we don't have a problem logging back in. We'll switch over to our Priest and Paladin, which I believe the Priest full cleared Heroic, and the Paladin did a +10. Shout out to Pika and Quick and Barack for helping me with some 10s on some rat alts on Monday. There's always everyone always knows that session. We may have to do a little bit of extra yapping here for extra long load screens, but that's okay. I unfortunately did not get 4Ps on my Druid in the first week. I was very unlucky with my rolls, so I'm hoping to get a tier piece out of the vault, but at the same time, and that way I can just get one item from raid. But I would also like a weapon, maybe, so then I wouldn't have to worry about buying Nymu staff. I also wouldn't mind one of the trinkets. I actually don't know how it works. I don't think anyone knows how it works yet with the vaults, in terms of which, is it only from last week? Is that the rewards, or is it any item from any raid? But I assume that question will be answered by the end of this video. Okay, I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared for this level of yapping. YouTube watchers, skip ahead. I'm sure everyone is mousing over the little playback bar on the bottom of the video now. Hopefully my game doesn't crash here, but it looks like, yeah, we have some minor server instability. Well, I hope everyone is having a great Tuesday or Wednesday morning, depending on when you're watching this. Been enjoying my Season 4 so far. I love gearing. Honestly, I hear this idea about gear should be more permanent, and they don't like the persistent gear treadmill. Dude, gearing is just fun. Like, it's nice logging in and being able to do dungeons with whoever, you know, whether it's my close friends and my team, or just, you know, some people I don't get to play with that often, or even just pugs, you know. I feel like once you get all the gear down, the incentive to pug is so low, you know? Like, why would you ever pug if you have everything you need and you're, like, trying to improve your dungeon score or whatever? Unless you, like, absolutely have to and you have nobody to play with. But being able to, like, get rewards at the end of a dungeon makes pugging actually, like, worth sticking it out. Alright, surely we'll load in this time. Got a little bit of a false start there. Alright, nice. Yapping over. Alright, looks like looks like the server booted everybody, and now everyone comes flying in again to the weekly vault, and time to crash the server again. Looks like maybe we'll join a heroic clear or something. It'd be nice to do on our alts. Anyway, let's check on our loot specs. You also might see my UI being wonky here. I'm in the process of moving over my UI and setting it up for this season and for the next expansion. So sorry about that. Ooh, yuck. A belt with no haste on it. That is not what you want to see. Sorry, Paladin. But, oh well. We get it. We equip it. We raise our item level. And we move on. Now we go to our priest. Like I said, our priest was in alt full clear. I think I killed Razageth. I think I have all the hard bosses down. It was just actually the easy bosses that I missed. All right, nice, no crash. We're in here already. Here comes everyone's. This is like Groundhog's Day. I guess probably every time I log in, it's like almost there's so many people logging in, it's creating a new server instance or whatever, and everyone's just flying in. Anyway, let's see what we got on our priest. I didn't really do much M+ on any characters except for my Druid, so pretty much everything's going to be an upgrade. Oh, okay, so we have cloth shoulders tier and cloth or wrists and a back. All right, so definitely taking the tier piece. We like that. As a priest, the 4-piece tier is basically non-negotiable. There's no way you're breaking that. So, I need to build back up to 4 pieces as fast as possible. My inventory's a mess. We'll fix this later. Bang. Alright, on to our last 3 characters. We have Pete and Prodigy, which both snuck into 10s. And then we have our Druid, which should have a monster vault. Unfortunately, we were not able to finish the entire raid, and because it's a fun season, we were swapping people out, so I only have 2 mythic vault slots. But we do have 3 M+ slots as well. Alright, now looks like things are starting to calm down a little bit. Yup. Hoping to replace this Ward of Faceless Ire with a new one. Bloodied Wedding Ring. Ugh. Well, again. Dude, everyone, that's like the first thing people do is just joining heroic raids. I guess people want to see, everyone wants to clear the heroic raid to see what they get, and then they'll know what to buy in their, with their bullion. I guess that's what's going on. Alright. Next on to our Mistweaver. It's actually going kind of fast. I guess that's what happens when you have 1 vault. You don't really have much to choose from. Bang it out and see what you get. Unless we see some pretty major nerfs, I think we'll be playing Druid this season. Not that Druid's that much stronger, it's more so it just fits in with everything else that's good, like Shadow Priest. Alright, and a Water's Beating Heart, a 522 trinket. I'm understanding that this trinket actually isn't all that super bad, so I think we'll take it and just kind of try it out. We'll just use this with, we'll just use this instead of Sea Star, since that's probably an upgrade. Oh yeah, I mean, 700 verse versus 500 int. Saying. Alright, on to the big show. On to the Druid. This is where all of our luck energy that we saved by getting bad items on our alts is about to pay off. So, I mean, obviously we're looking for here or something major that we would buy with a bullion. I'm going to be in healer spec, I believe. Because if I can get something from any raid, I would like the Ward of Faceless Ire. And I really kind of want to go into heroic right now. Alright, let's open this up. Let's see what we got. I do not see anything super exciting. We have a Haste Verse Myth offhand. We have a belt and a heroic shoulder. Oh, man. This is not my favorite selection of items here. We have no tier. We have no weapons. We have no tertiaries. Man, this is a disappointing vault here. Man. So what are our options? We never take the belt. We probably never take the legs. We have really good legs. I mean, we have basically these same legs already. We actually already have Myth Track shoulders equipped. So I think that, so basically, the reason we would take this is if we're worried about getting a, not getting tier this week, which would be absolutely tragic. These aren't even, I mean, I guess they're statted okay. So I guess I mean, we're deciding between the offhand and the shoulder. If we take this, we may end up just buying Vakash as our item. Like, we could just buy this, upgrade this, and then buy trinkets. That's probably what I do, I think. Maybe we'll take the Myth offhand. Even though I think Myth offhands are going to be pretty easy to come by this season, because a lot of people are going to be making a staff or whatever. I think I have to take the gamble here. This is just such a useless piece for me, because I already have a Myth Track shoulder. I think I just have to take the offhand, and then use offhand, main hand, no staff, and then, just, if I don't get tier, then quit my guild. Alright. Do we want haste verse or haste mastery is the question. This will save us some cress, and we could always, having high haste in general, this is a little bit higher haste, so I think we just send the haste verse offhand. Even though I don't think this is going to be a particularly rare item, it should be easy to get my hands on. I think it's just the best I can do. Let's see, offhand, belt... unlucky. Bang. Alright. We will go look to see what we buy with our bullion. Yeah, so that's that. This week's affixes. Fortified, entangling, bolstering. Why? Why are they doing bolstering? I feel like I'm thinking about affixes, and I understand that Blizzard probably needs to take some time to cook on affixes. They have made all of them a lot easier, and they still suck, and everyone still hates them. I think they did a good job making things easier and trying to get them in a place where people will still like them, but, yeah. Anyway, this isn't meant to be a video about yapping about affixes. What I will say is that I think they should tailor the first 2 weeks of the season to have easier affixes so that people have a better time. The fact that the first week of the season is tyrannical, I think, will lead to a lot of teams getting flustered by newer bosses that they don't have strats for and disbanding. And I think that the second week being bolstering will lead to the same problems, except for, like, with weird trash pulls. So I think the first week of the season should always be fortified. And I think that the second week of the season should also be an easy week that doesn't include something like bolstering. But that's that. I'm going to quickly upload this alongside my Druid guide for the season, and probably decide on... I don't know. I need to decide on what I want to do with loot. I do want to go into raids and get items and buy stuff, but I want to... I don't know. We'll see. Anyway... Thanks for watching. I will figure that out, and I'll be live on Twitch and possibly YouTube as well. So, good luck in your guys' vaults as well, and happy keying, friends.